Yeah, it was a lot better than last week. I knew last week was a little bit more of a one-off. It was a little bit uncommon in regards to what happened. It was just today was just such a huge improvement on that. I thought our defence was very, very good. We just got a bit of work to do with our attack. It's had it all year. It's just we just haven't got it there at the moment.
Hard to follow the effort, Rick. Pretty testing conditions.
Absolutely. I've just said to the boys in there, they've got a lot of inexperience around them at the moment, the senior players, and the way the senior players are bringing through these young boys in such a tough time for a debutant or a debutant season is a credit to them because they show them they don't give in right to the minute and a half there. I think they're still having to dig up to trying to break their line or score or certainly not give in. So it's important for the younger players, important for the senior players on how they're handling this tough position because they're being looked upon from the younger guys. So they're good team leaders, blokes like Gal and Cov and Corey Hughes and my senior players. They're good team leaders for the younger boys, and I was really happy with the way they never gave up.
As tough as it might be at this time, could this sort of period be the making of a lot of those younger guys, or how they come through it?
It's really important how they handle it. Yeah, I said right from the start that it was when we were in a real lot of bother, that it was important that what type of character was going to be displayed because that's what you own at the end of the day. And we had a meeting about that 3 weeks ago, and I spoke to them about the character that I think the individual in the team as one owns, and I couldn't be more impressive from a coach's point of view.
The incident obviously with Scotty Porter there when he tucked it in. Did that sort of sum up a lot of what this year, like what could go wrong, has gone wrong?
It's probably the first time I've laughed at a major stuff up. As soon as I seen him do it, I thought, geez, I hope the ref missed that. But he didn't. I suppose it's just one of those things. I'm glad it wasn't. We weren't 2 points behind, and we needed that scrum feed. It would have been probably not as much such a laughing matter, but that's experience. That's working under fatigue at first grade intensity. That's how you learn. So it's a good learning curve for a lot of the boys there. But again, we're not winning, and that's still hard to swallow. It's a hard part.
Is it getting tough to keep the enthusiasm up? How have you found that?
No, the players are taking a lot of that on themselves in regards to their input. I'm trying to keep it as upbeat as possible during the week in our preparation. But we haven't dropped off in preparation at all. We won't right through to our last game. The players are hanging in there very well, and it's been good. We just lack that quality. We've got young players in really important positions, and we're just lacking the quality at the moment. The Gold Coast have got your Scotty Prince coming at you, then you got Preston Campbell coming at you the next ruck, and then you got Matty Rogers coming at you the next ruck. It's very fast. You have to be out there to see it, how tough it is to defend on that. And I thought the boys defended very well on those quality players, but they really make that team. Those three boys, the speed is something that is very attractive. The way Johnny gets them playing, but it's also an added bonus having that speed in those positions for them.
Their top four positioning seems to indicates that they're going to be a premiership threat. What do you think?
Everybody's a premiership threat on the day. Some of the football that's being played at the moment. You only got to have a look at Parramatta the other night, and I thought West Tigers played all right too. Toughest part about winning the grand final is getting there. You get there, it's a two-horse race. So it's just a matter of getting a bounce of the ball, a little bit of luck, and being in form come to the semi-final time. And this competition is very, very wide open in regards to favouritism. I wouldn't like to have to pick a winner today for my life. It'd be very tough.
How tough has it been for you to be resigned to your fate so far out from the finals? You're probably used to being there.
Yeah, it's really frustrating because it's the best time of the year. So frustrating for all of us. It's not just me. Frustrating for all of us because it's that's what you coach for. It's what you play for. to be involved at that time of the year. So yeah, it's hard to swallow when you sit back and watching it, but we've got to learn. We've got to, a lot of the end result for us was taken away from us from not these boys' fault. With a lot of things that happened, especially injury. Injury's been a bit cruel to us this year, but it's not a sympathy thing. We've got to swallow it, and hopefully it burns everybody inside, and we're not talking about it this time next year.
How's it through till the end of September, because you don't want to have a ridiculously long off-season?
Yeah, it's certainly not a discipline thing. You read reports where it was typical Ricky Stuart. It's not. It's about planning. We got, as you know, a lot of injuries, so this just gives us another 4 weeks of work. We'll have a week off after the season, then we're just going to come back in and do a little bit of work. It's more gym work, strength work. Gives us a chance to put 4 weeks of work in before we go away. And I just think it's stupid having 6 weeks off from the break now and coming back 2 weeks after a grand final, 3 weeks after the grand final. It doesn't feel like you've had a break. So I think it's just important that the boys mentally feel like they're having a break. It's certainly not a discipline thing. It's more, I think, smart in regards to planning going forward. And you come back and, we'll come back about mid-November and start again.
Ricky, looking forward to the break this year.
Yep, certainly am. No, I'm going to have a month off, just a month away without any footy, because I haven't had that for a number of years because I've had the Australian team and I've had some tours, etc. So I'm going to, it'll rejuvenate me too. I need it. Personally, I do need it. So it'll be good for this time next year, hopefully.